like this business don't matter to you because you were on Twitter using multiple burners to try to boost your fucking name up at the discretion of your friends. So therefore, you're worried about business as well.
Recently, PlaqueBoyMax went on stream to talk about one of his friends that was acting really weird, that being Tae2Smooth, who created multiple burner accounts to talk about a friend that was helping him in his career, and all of a sudden is acting like the complete victim after being confronted by not only Max's community, but all of FaZe and even outsiders. But I'm gonna start from the very beginning for anyone that's unaware with who even is Tae2Smooth and PlaqueBoyMax if you've never heard of them.
Now he needs to find another immunity to
Thanks for the subs.
What?
No, he's
Oh man. Oh man.
No way, there's no way. Yo, sorry.
You mean to tell me if I do some stuff?
Yo, that's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny.
Are you dead?
Timestamps in the description.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'll never be. I can't never be the nigga to cry on the internet and post it. And I get he did it live, and that's even worse. Like, nah, you're
along with in parts of the video if you need them. PlaqueBoyMax is a well-known streamer who's a part of the streaming group FaZe Clan. He got to start doing a bunch of different type of content in the booths now, or even just having song wars. A lot of people are tuning into whatever he does. Max becoming as big as he is, being Tae2Smooth. The only issue is Tae2Smooth is pretty awkward when it comes to being Tae2Smooth. The only issue that made him want to bring up other friends that he had. One of those friends being Tae2Smooth. The only issue is Tae2Smooth is pretty awkward when it comes to being on stream, at least to the chat or any other audience on the internet. From TikTok clips to Twitter clips to Instagram clips, the only thing people talk about when they bring him up is making fun of him. His size, the way he acts, how the girls talk to him, it's never anything positive.
Now, come here, come here.
Hey, how'd your fat break that? Hey.
Now let's be nice. Why did, like, why?
Nah, that's disrespectful. Nigga, what?
Yo, Silky.
Break that. Hey.
Now,
to Twitter clips.
Now, come here, come here.
Hey, how'd your fat break that? Hey.
She, you, fat. Like, I know a couple spit droplets hit that nigga forehead on the side, bro. Ain't no way. Now, that's crazy. That's crazy. What?
now let's be nice. Why?
Now, come here, come here.
Hey, how'd your fat break that? Hey.
Now let's be nice. Why did, like, why? Yo, Cinco, why you letting your guests violate my bro like this? Like, you feel me? Come on, this bullying, bro. That's up. Cause you know he that big as.
Now, I'll be honest, obviously Max did participate in some of the jokes that he made when Tay was on stream, but at the same time, he also tried to tell him to protect his image because he is connected to Max's brand. But I guess all of that was in vain because Tae2Smooth actually got exposed. That's the big thing. He was on a burner, not only talking bad about Max, but just talking bad about other people in general while also hyping himself up. And this wasn't just a one burner thing. This was a multiple burner thing that he even originally lied about.
Oh nah, Max gotta get back. Anyone that doesn't know who this girl is, it doesn't matter. Don't worry. Regardless, if this was not Tay's IG account, it would say follow or following right here or follow back. If this was not Tay's IG account, his would not pop up first without having to search his thing. Cause here's the thing: when you backdoor, you gonna get caught if you a dumb. Tay, you're a dumb. I'ma just keep it a buck. Max a L-man's in this situation, bro, trying so hard to cover up the fact he's a promiscuous womanizer. Mind you, he's saying this while I pay for his flight out here, he's living in the crib. I got this. Bro, what's the point of this? So you telling me you talk in my house about me, calling me a promiscuous womanizer, and then you gonna go on TikTok saying you don't got a song with PlaqueBoyMax though?
I'm gonna be honest, finding out what friend
Wait,
you
so
put
that was
on
his...
is actually sneak dissing you, not only on multiple burners, but in
that
your
was a
own
burner
brand,
of him calling him a womanizer is crazy. Bro, people, like, yo, what the fuck? What is wrong with people? Like, my nigga. Like, bro, what is wrong with people, bro? Yo, this man put you on. Only reason why people even paying attention and found your burner. Only reason why your burner is relevant, my nigga, is because what? Max put you on. That's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, this world fucked up.
that push his content or just help him out in general is not only messed up but also just weird overall. That's all you can call Tae2Smooth, is a complete weirdo.
Nah, that's
because
weird,
he
bro.
goes out
That's
of his
really
way to do
weird,
this
bro.
on multiple burner accounts while his friend already flew him out and is literally helping him in every way possible. Yes,
That's
he gets
crazy.
cloud on. Yes, he is a punching bag sometimes, but at the end of the day, he is a grown man. I could talk to them off stream if he feels like it's truly a problem, or walk away from the situation if he feels like something is happening. Like, people are gonna put your own feelings over the stream and stuff, especially if they're actually cool with you. And a lot of people are probably sitting there looking at those tweets and being like, oh, they're either not that bad, or how do you even know that this is Tae? Well, I'm gonna show you the reason for why it's Tae, and then I'm gonna show you some more tweets that he made that get even worse.
Bro. This gotta be photo. There's no way, bro. Same email and number. Looking through the you guys are very funny, but all the love in the end of the day. Y'all want me to stream more with Tae? Yeah, y'all a W couple. No, not a couple. I'm single. He's cool. Give him a chance. How are you getting done on your brother? Mother.
Oh my gosh, L. My nigga taking a big L, bro. Bro, my nigga is taking a big L. It's no way. Boy, it's no way. It's no way. You're posing as a burner account, gang, and trying to play matchmaker with yourself. What? Nah. Nah, bruh. Nah. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, brother. But ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yo, what the fuck? But ain't no way, boy. But ain't no way, boy. But ain't no way.
But Max so heavy, I'll just say this. It's time to go back to the basics. The segment where he used to be in calls with Batty Hub used to be so entertaining. He barely does drag. Never does song words with his boys. Just tell me this. Yo, this is weird as going on, but regardless, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look past
Nah,
it,
this is
bro.
weird.
But you a snake too?
The common sense thing with a lot of people I saw defending Tae for these actions is the fact that Tae is a punching bag to everyone. And if you watch Max stream or even seen any clips of Tae before this whole incident, you would know
That's
he definitely
crazy,
is. But
bro.
sometimes he quite literally just brings it on himself. And I'm gonna repeat this: is a grown man. If he felt this way, he could have literally talked to them offline, said something, or again just got up and left. And in some of the clips you'll see of him doing certain things, he literally does it to himself. Like, there's a clip of this Asian girl feeding him a watermelon, and that is just odd. And that's something that got clipped by Fearbuck and a lot of big Twitter pages, and they don't clip it as Tae2Smooth got a watermelon fed to him. They're gonna clip that as Max's best friend got a watermelon fed to him by some random girl. So obviously people are gonna look at him and be like, dang, you're not only a detrimental friend overall, but you're just a detriment in general, because you probably just
Detriment is
don't
a big
respect
word.
yourself to change. Like, genuinely, it seems like this man has an embarrassing kink or something like that. Like, he just likes getting embarrassed. But obviously from this conflict will come people wanting to talk to Tae, and that's what Max did recently. Literally yesterday he was in a Discord call with Tae trying to go over why he would do any of this. I'm just gonna go over some of the highlights and the most important parts, like that incident I literally just talked about.
But I've attached you to my brand. When you let women feed you watermelon, that tarnishes my brand. It literally got posted by Fearbuck. PlaqueBoyMax friend Tae2Smooth eats watermelon. Gang, that's all attached to my name. Outside of just being a friendship, us streaming together, we do business. It's facts. We do business. So because we stream together, we do business. Like that happens, it's attached to my name.
Okay.
I'm just keeping a buck.
See?
That's facts. I'm telling the truth.
Business.
And if you're not ready for that, then that's cool.
Business.
Gang, stop acting
Business.
like this business don't matter to you because you were on Twitter using multiple burners to try to boost your fucking name up at the discretion of your friends. So therefore, you're worried about business as well. So stop acting like you tight at.
That's
annoying.
not business.
That
That's
is
not
business.
Not
So
business.
stop acting
That's
like it's
the
not. You acting
truth.
like a
It's not
child, bro.
business. That's the truth.
Like,
I'm
come
acting
on,
like
gang.
Alright,
And you know what else is true?
Everything else
That
about
you
business.
doing like that make 5-star look like some hoes.
In all truthfulness, Tae2Smooth throughout his entire interview with Max when talking about it seemed like he was just
Damn,
trying
at least
to
he
get them out
confronted.
himself
Max a
and make
real
it seem
nigga.
like
Max a real nigga for confronting, bro. I ain't gonna lie, cause And look, he over here froze up, don't know what to say. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's sad.
It wasn't really his fault. His main points literally being that he is the punching bag of the group, which Max even does acknowledge and apologizes for. But at the end of the day, you're still a grown man making 20 different burner accounts. Not only hype yourself up, but to talk bad about your friends. What type of grown man does stuff like that? Especially to somebody that's helping you outside of streaming, on streaming, putting you around people to achieve your dreams that a lot of people would not be able to do. A lot of people aren't going to get this chance. I don't want to seem like I'm just a Max D rider, but honestly, when you look at the situation, it's not surprising why Tae is here. He was already kicked out of 2 other communities as well, that being I'm Dante, another big streamer, and YRG,
Dante too,
Gaming, who is another streamer, and now he's getting kicked out of PlaqueBoyMax's community, which is just a pattern of you being a complete idiot, weirdo, and a loser.
So like, imagine what that does to a person over the course of 3 years being a punching bag by the whole group. All I want to do is be treated just like everybody else. You don't talk to anybody else in the group the way you talk to me, or you don't make anybody else in the group seem the way you make me seem. But of course it's because of my own actions, and I've done some crazy shit, bro. But regardless, piss my bro, I'm not gonna sit here and say some crazy, like not crazy, but I'm never just sat and made you seem like a clown, bro. Even though like y'all be like, you stink during the stink, or like the lazy eye, the airline. But like, I would never like make you the butt of any joke, because I see everybody as that. I want everybody to go crazy, but it's like, bro, it's doing me crazy. I'm gonna try to get some, like, you feel me? I'm gonna vent and say how I feel about.
I have a question.
No, you're not gonna vent. No, you're not gonna vent, my nigga. You got a whole burner account. You're not venting. Nobody knows that it's you. What do you mean? What do you mean when I want to vent? Nah, bro. You're sick. What you mean? Like, bro, you're using a burner account to vent. Nobody knows it's really you. So how are you venting? You're not venting and being your true self, gang. You're not being your true self. You're not venting, gang. Like, bro, and don't try to use that excuse like that's an excuse. That ain't no excuse. Ain't no excuse, man. Just be real. Like, you messed up, and see, the whole thing about this, bro, tick for tack don't get you nowhere. Tick for tack. So okay, they making you feel like that. Be a grown ass nigga, say something, or remove yourself from the friends. Did you think about that? You know what I'm saying? Did you think about that? If you're in a friend group and you feel like you're the punching bag, and it makes you feel some way, it's either you say something about it and you had that conversation and they choose to change their action or not, or you don't say nothing, you just keep it pushing. But if you say something and they don't change their actions, bro, keep it pushing. These are not the friends for me. But instead, you go on the internet with a fake account that's not yours and try to be on some weird little boy, like, come on, gang. You a grown ass man. You a grown ass man. You a grown ass man. Come on, bro. Nah, what we doing?
Truly does agree with. Tae was a punching bag and everybody did treat him differently. If Tae was on the screen, people in chat would spam get Tae off the screen. If Tae was doing anything, people would basically just talk bad about him. So it makes sense from his perspective why he just seems like a complete punching bag, because he literally is. But I don't think anybody is arguing that point with him. What he doesn't understand is the way he went about venting his feelings. Making multiple burner accounts not only hype yourself up, but to also DM your friends is just what's weird about it. You should have either came on chat, came on Twitch, told them to stop, told them you're not doing that, or literally just talked to your own mans and told them, yo, seriously, this stuff is getting to me. I don't know if I want to do this. Like, it's just the route he went about doing everything. If he truly felt this way, everybody's understanding why he did. Especially if you showed up to any stream where Tae was at and you looked at the chat at any point in time he was on the screen, you would understand why he would probably hate being on Max's stream or hate appearing there, because there's nothing but hate towards him all the time. So I'm not going to take that away from him, but it's all about what you do afterwards. I don't think you get massive amounts of hate that you don't like and then go and make 20 different burner accounts.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and then be like, yo,
it's weird. It's weird, bro.
Nice, Tae is that, when you're talking about yourself. That is just where the weirdo and loser behavior comes from.
We either gonna talk like men and we gonna have a real convo where we straight up or we're not. I already told you I apologize for making you feel crazy, but you're saying now stop acting with. I love you though, bro. I do. Like, outside of all this, bro, you feel me? You know I really want it good for you, and I hope you do great. But yeah, if us not being friends is all you get out of that is maybe this is a blessing, then go ahead, bro. Not gonna lie, just keeping it real.
But yeah, but I appreciate you, bro. And thank you for keeping it real with me. I don't need to look at no more of the tweets, but
Even when the call was actually over and the things were settled, Max said he doesn't want Tae in his community anymore, still hyping him up, telling him, hey, I do want the best for you, but the best should just not be around me. And this was kind of the same sentiment that a lot of people gave Tae, because they do find his actions really weird. They can understand his side and where he's coming from, but again, the way he went about it was just terrible. Most people would see that and be like,
are you able to recover? Chat, is that recovery a bowl? Is that recoverable? Is that recoverable, chat? Like, bro, how do you recover for that? And that's all over the internet. Like, that's what a big person, you know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of crazy. Like, how do you recover, bro? How do you recover all of that, gang? Like, and you live streaming, you not dealing with them no more because you on some weird stuff, and like the grind to get to where you want to be and bigger is 10 times harder than it just being if you was a regular nigga. That is not a comeback. I don't know you coming back from that. I don't think you coming back from that, bruh.
Have to go about his life, not
Chat, what you
about
think?
Max doing his own thing, because drama is one thing that's just gonna go away after a while. Honestly, even after I made this video a week later, people probably wouldn't even be talking about the situation. But unfortunately for him, once Max left the call, he wanted to have an ego and talk bad about him while still on stream.
At least I don't gotta go to Turkey to get a new hairline, though. You feel me? That's a plus, though. I didn't get the 5-star curse. Niggas just wanted to run up numbers off my name. I'm seeing it now. I ain't gonna lie. I just went through Twitch. Nah, I got niggas booming. Thanks to Tae, huh? I ain't gonna lie. Even after being exiled, I'm still low-key carrying niggas. Say I could expose you. I said I would never say anything crazy because you were talking about how I know this and I know that. But I would never.
Nah, bro. Yeah, you need help, gang. You need help. You need help, man. Tae2Smooth, my boy. You need a little help, bro. You don't understand. So you, after you do what you do, the relationship is over. Friendship is over. You still, after the stream, after you get off with having that manly conversation, even though you was low-key being a bitch, but having that conversation, you get off and you still, oh, niggas care. I'm carrying niggas still. They got my name in their mouth. Yeah, I'm really on top, man. And still trying to bash them. Sore loser, gang. You're a sore loser, gang. You're a sore loser. You're a sore loser, bro. You're a sore loser, bro. Ain't no way. Like, ain't no, you better than that, bro. You better than that. What's going on? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Never say anything crazy about you. Bro, enough to never, like, expose what his real, like, you feel me? His real, like, I would never expose this nigga's real.
bro, you just said all of that.
Okay. You just asked me what I mean by that, though.
No, yeah, so I'm asking.
So you're just gonna believe a clip, but can you go back to the beginning of my stream when I said, I can see now laughing in my face. It's all good, bro.
You just said that. Like, Tay, you just said that. Like, I just watched you.
Why are you trying to? Why are you trying to make it seem like
you didn't?
What did I not say?
Are you trying to say the clip's AI?
What clips are AI, nigga? I'm not saying the clip is AI. I said I would never expose you.
I'm gonna be honest. Overall, Tae2Smooth in my eyes is just good intentions with terrible execution. He was over here being the punching bag for not only 5-star Max's community, but basically every single FaZe member's community. Just talking bad about him taking his girl, doing whatever they wanted to him to make him the butt of the joke. And honestly, that will get to a person after a while. We have too many cases where internet comments and drama and all that can cause a person to literally lose it. They're not all gonna be as strong as the streamers or content creators you see on the platform. Some people really do get upset over these comments and it will affect them. And if that was happening to him, it makes sense why he would be upset. Now, the execution is where you lose me. Making the burner accounts, talking bad about your friends on top of trying to hype yourself up. If you just sat and had a conversation with them, I feel like it honestly all could have been resolved. And if you do have that conversation and still keep doing that, then in your eyes, Tay, you would know those aren't your real friends and you would need to move away from them. But if you never have that conversation,
Chad, what I say? Chad, what I say? If those are your real friends, you will move away from them. I mean, if those aren't your friends, bro, if those aren't the type of friends you want in your life and they make you feel some type of way that's not uplifting and healthy, my nigga, remove yourself. Remove yourself, okay? Just remove yourself. Doing all that tit-tat, trying to make them feel bad, do all that, you put yourself in a worse position. You put yourself and you're looked at in a worse position. If your friends ain't doing what you need for your, ain't doing what they, you know what I'm saying? If your friends and you ain't, and they causing problems and they doing stuff you don't like, red flags. It's red flags in friendships too. So let's not act like it ain't just, it's just in relationships. It's red flags in friendships too. If they doing those and constantly, bro, remove yourself, gang. Like, go find a different group of friends. Why are you? That's what I'm saying. He did it to himself, honestly. So that's why I'm like, he being a sore loser, cause bro, you're doing it to yourself. Like he said, bro, probably your intentions probably were good, gang, but bro, your execution is terrible, terrible. I'm telling you, terrible.
And start moving differently because they can never know that you're upset about the situation in the first place. You just keep taking it, laughing about it, and even talking about the clips yourself, and even helping with some of the clips as well. So it just keeps making it worse and worse. And honestly, I understand Max's POV, because going out of your way to help somebody that you see as a genuine friend, and then finding out they've been talking bad about you for months on months, and even doing it while they're literally in the exact same room as you, just makes them seem like a complete weirdo, because they are, and a literal loser that you would not want around you. But at least that's how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best way to do it.
These niggas don't know how to try it, I'ma leave them there. It's Mr. Triple Cross, I'm about to leave them there. If I kill myself right now, I'll be the realest dead. If I kill myself right now, I'll be the realest.